Hey guys, this is Dr. Alchemist M.F.A. What? The Neil Scholar at the Master of Fine Arts and Fashion Design. And why are you watching this? Because I got the muscles and I got the credentials. So let's just get into it. So this is part 2 of our series. Like, oh, this green is popping out. Do we just do that? Is that the moment? Is that the moment? Hold on. We're having the wardrobe malfunction, Janet Jackson. Is it? What's the drip good, man? Uh, Do we? Does that look natural? What do y'all like better? Or is it out? That looks sloppy. Let's tuck it in. Little fashion tip for y'all. You know, when I wear a cardigan, sometimes you might want to bring it in like that. And it gives a new moment. Show that little black. And boom. All right. That looks better. All right, guys. Are y'all ready for another Pokemon Regulation M-A base forms? So last time we did the Kanto. So now we're going to do Johto. Is this going to bother me the whole entire time? No, we're good. We're good. We're good. All right. So now we're doing the Johto because it's so many damn Pokemon that I wanted to make sure I break all these things out and things up. And what we're doing is we're going through each single Pokemon. They're still relevant to this day. And as the meta is evolving, you know, I'm learning playing on ladder. I want to share those insights with y'all, right? So if you think this video is not valid, it's very valid and very relevant to today because all these Pokemon are still playable, and also I'm having more updated knowledge of how these actually interact with the newer Pokemon we got from Regulation M-A. So during Regulation M-A, we got some more base Pokemon and we got some more Mega Evolutions, right? So with that being said, let's just get into the video. So we're recording and boom. All right. So we're recording. We're going to start with who I like to call Big Mama. Let me get some queued up here. You know, you would think it's crazy when when I start the video, I'm like, oh, I'm prepared. And then when I start the video, I'm like, oh, wait, let me cue something up. We love that, right? My executive eye comes on when the camera turns on. Before that, I was like, I'm just ready to cut it on. All right, so Big Mamas. Now, I don't see nobody using Big Mama. Just wanted to make sure I got my water. I'm not seeing nobody using Big Mama, right? As far as in her base form, because we're talking about base forms, right? But if we're going to use her, she doesn't have chlorophyll. Okay, she has leaf guard. Yep. I remember. Prevents the Pokemon from being afflicted by static conditions during strong sunlight. Yeah, I don't see people using her during base, but if we're going, she's pure grass and she doesn't get stabbed until she mega evolves. And most people are using Weather Ball, Solar Beam, Synthesis, Protect. Um, but if you let's see, if you are not mega evolving her, what could she do? Let's just look a little bit. So she gets Zen Headbutt. Okay, so we have Synthesis. I think you're going to need that. Let's look at her stats first. Okay, so good bulk, really good bulk, and low on the special attack, right? So if you invest in special attack, she'll probably do better in Trick Room, or you might have to manipulate this team so she can this speed stat so she can be more effective in Tailwind. I just I play with Sylveon, and so Sylveon is base 80, right? So what I had to do, because I was playing a team and I had Tailwind, and she wasn't even fast enough to beat out Garchomp. Garchomp, max speed Garchomp is 169, right? With Jolly Nature. So you have to put 85, 170 so it can outspeed a Garchomp. And that's what I'm noticing about, like, yeah, you can follow like the stats um that are given to you or whatnot, and whatever, right? Or, you can kind of use that as like a rubric, and that's what I do. So if I went to outspeed a Garchomp, I at least got to get bump this up about 5 or 10 points, and still could be doable in Trick Room. Then I'll have to do some investments in special attack because it's lacking. Yeah, it gets that huge boost. And then defense is special defense, or you can focus on HP, right? But as far as attackings, synthesis looks good. I mean, okay, so my thing is this: there's a lot of Charizards out there, right? So I like to when I build a set, I'm just not throwing stuff out the air. I'm like, okay, how are you gonna fight your weakness? So there's other people that can do these things way better, and that's my issue with Meganium. Okay, you know what? What if you do like helping hand, synthesis? Of course, solar beam would be nice. But what if you fight somebody in the rain? You'll probably go in energy ball over solar beam, so you can always hit people. They probably wouldn't expect that in front of like a marsh top or against a pelipper. Oh, I don't know. I always yawn on the ones that bore me. Dazzling Gleam. I mean, that could also hit like King Gambit for super effective. But you don't have that stab. But I'm gonna look at it from the perspective. What if I'm playing with Meganium and I choose not to? I still need to bring it because I need a grass Pokemon. So instead of using Solar Beam, why won't we just go for? I mean, you have to go for Solar Beam. So probably two grass moves, Solar Beam and maybe Grass Knot would be good because there's a lot of heavy duty Pokemon. Or even, yeah, Grass Knot would be good. Grass Knot, Solar Beam, Synthesis, Helping Hand, or Leech Seed. But maybe Helping Hand would be good because, hmm, Pollen Puff. Okay, let's go. Let's get a little innovative. Let's try Pollen Puff, Helping Hand, Synthesis, and go like Giga Drain, right? And then you can use the Grass Root. And at least like with Helping Hand, it can help you with other Pokemon. Giga Drain for recovery, Synthesis for recovery against if you're about to get smacked with the Charizard. And what did I say? The fourth one? I'm looking at Dazzling Gleam because I feel like Dazzling Gleam should be up there too. So you have two attacking natures, but you're not fast enough to get through. So either like Dazzling Gleam, Energy Ball, Helping Hand, Pollen Puff, or Protect. So you can also heal your opponent. So I think if you really work her right and you really want to play with Meganium, you can make her into a good supporter. Typhlosion. Okay, so we'll do both of them. And now some of these sets I'm saying might not work. I'm just trying to go over every single Pokemon and be like, if you really want to use it, this is what you can do. And you might have a good time playing casual play. I don't know how far you're going to go on the ladder. But if you're going to use Mega Meganium, it's Solar Beam, Synthesis, Weather Ball, because of its Mega ability. And then you can run like Protect or Dazzling Gleam. I think Dazzling Gleam is really good, right? And just focus mostly on his bulk. Okay, so Typhlosion. In this Charizard world, Blaze is very good. I mean Flash Fire. And for the other one, you're gonna use Frisk, which is good for when you're on ladder, and also when you're playing close team sheet. Good morning, y'all. I just woke up. It's early as hell. All right. So my curiosity is I never played Typhlosion, and I've never seen this Typhlosion. Are we running this Typhlosion like the other one? It doesn't even have eruption. Oh wait, hold on. Why does it have eruption? Am I tripping? Did they nerf him? I know he can learn eruption. I've seen that. Hold on. Oh, eruption. Ha! That's why I couldn't find. Okay, y'all, excuse me. It's early. I'm like, why did I think eruptions are with an I, not an E? Well, you can't be intelligent all the damn time. Right there, eruption. If I just would have read. Okay, so how embarrassing. I'm gonna leave that in too. All right, so if I'm gonna use Typhlosion, we're gonna use eruption, right? Because he's very, very slow. And what else is he doing? Eruption. I will go, let's go eruption, heat wave, helping hand, and protect, right? I think those are good moves. Because he's not going to be on the field for a long time. Even for shits and giggles, he gets play rough, which is really good, but it's a physical move. But you don't need play rough because you're already knocking out King Gambit, but it's other dark types like Grimmsnarl. But he does get Rock Slide, which could be very interesting going against someone like an Aerodactyl. And so for Hisuian, and let's look at the stats real quick so I can have. Okay, so this one's 100. Okay, 95. All right, so pretty decent speed, but you're not maxing out his speed. No, you're not. You're gonna focus your special attack so he can hit like a truck. Yeah, so he can hit like a truck, and then maybe it's max special attack, max HP, and just pray. Because well, it depends if you're using Trick Room or Tailwind. Because even I think Mega Aerodactyl's in the 200s, right? So you have to like adjust the speed stat for it to outspeed if it had Whimsicott. I think his best friend is Whimsicott. Uh, but what's really interesting to me is because he's more of a special attacker. Yeah, they're special attackers. I really want to use Eruption. I really want to use Heat Wave. I really want to use Helping Hand. I want to use Protect because let's say you do bring him into like a rain team, right? And you have another Pokemon that moves faster, or even like a Sylveon that he's Hyper Voice, Aerodactyl, Rock Slide. He can still serve a purpose. Now, for the other one, let's say you do Eruption. I would definitely suggest you do Shadow Ball because you're getting that stab. So the Hisuian one is it Hisuian? The Hisuian one is way better, right? Because you get that coverage with Shadow Ball. Um, so like what Eruption, Shadow Ball, Helping Hand, Protect. But if you're just trying to get it off, substitute Protect for like a Heat Wave, so he can just be like a major, major attacker, right? I think that Typhlosion looks pretty good. It looks actually pretty good, right? Yeah, we talked about both of them. Feraligatr. Feraligatr has sheer force. I need to test it, but I'm sure it doesn't work. But that would be kind of broken when sheer force right here, sheer force moves with a secondary effect are increased in power by 30%, but lose their secondary effect. Like, what if you use double edge? Is that secondary effect? The recoil? Then you would just give it head smash. But I think that would be interesting. All right, for Alligator, let's look at his stats before I speak because I've never seen him too much. Okay, attack and defense. And it's pretty slow. He's in the 70s. Okay. And then when he mega evolves, attack and defense. Oh, he gets the Dragon Eyes ability. Okay, so what are we doing with Feraligatr? Um, Secondary effects. So Waterfall is doing what? Almost like 100. So things with secondary effects. Hmm. See. Superpower will be really good. Now I need to test it. Does How does sheer force works? Who's the secondary effect? Sheer force ability ability of negating the recoil of item like Life Orb. When it's used on a move with sheer force effects, it does not lose recoil in the move. Oh, it does. Oh, it does not lose recoil in Flare Blitz. Oh, wait, hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so everything loses their secondary effect. Oh, this changes the game. Wait, hold on. Feraligatr might be a little broken. Sheer Force also has the ability of negating the recoil of item Life Orb. When it's used on a move with Sheer Force, it does not lose recoil. Okay, so this. Thank you, context. Okay. So if we go by that logic, we're slapping Life Orb on him. And he's water, so he's physical attacker. Okay, so double edge is hitting like a truck. Let's just put everything that does like okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let's see. Let's see, let's see. Outrage. Life Orb. Okay, right. Outrage would be really, really good. Because it doesn't get that secondary effect. Okay, they knew they were doing with Alligator because he would have been super broken if he got anything more than like a double edge or like does he get wave crash? He doesn't get wave crash. Wave crash for Alligator Life Orb would be kind of broken. Okay, so I need to make a decision. So he actually has really good coverage when you just make him do that. So I would put like superpower on him because that would cover like dark types. I'm putting outrage to cover dragon types. And then his strongest water move would be not even liquid is it liquidation? The Aqua Jet for stab. You could use Aqua Tail. Double Edge is good too. You have a few of them. I'm saying double edge. I'm saying superpower. You have to choose what you need on your team. Liquidation. Because liquidation is better than waterfall, right? Waterfall is base 80. So yeah, liquidation, thrash. So whatever you need coverage on, I would definitely choose. Especially if you're putting out life orb on there. Double edge is KOing a lot. Liquidation is doing so much damage. And outrage too. So what? Outrage, superpower, double edge, liquidation. Superpower, outrage, double edge, liquidation. Yeah. And just go. Get him in trick room and let Feraligatr just play. Let him play. Ariados. Okay, so let's see why people use Ariados. Let's see. Okay. So it's bug poison, so you know it's like double effective against fire or quadruple. Sniper power critical hits and moves increased by 225 rather than 150. Insomnia. Pokemon can't be put to sleep. Okay. Is he bulky? Okay, speed. Okay, abysmal. Okay, what is he good for? Why are people using him? Does that follow me on this? Let's look at his moves. His acid spray, agility, he's poison bug, right? Okay, double weakness, Lord. Cross poison would be okay. You can use cross poison. I think electro web. Move fails unless the first move used by the user after it after it ended. Okay, first impression could be very niche because you gotta click it as soon as it pops in. Infestation. Okay, so what if we're doing like first impression, infestation? My God, some people, Nintendo just don't like certain people. You know what I mean? Rage powder. Okay, people are using it for rage powder. Okay, I see why. You know, what would be kind of trolly. What if you use rage powder, rest, and sleep talk? Hmm, that wouldn't be crazy. Uh, Sticky web. What does sticky web do? Is that like trapped in? What does sticky web ability do? What does sticky web do? Bug type hazard that lowers the speed stat of incoming ground opponents by 1. Oh. Okay. So rage powder, electro web for sure. It's more of a physical attacker. Oh, it got is it X poison? Poison slash? Hold on. Cross poison. Okay, so we're using cross poison, we're using rage powder, we're using rage powder, cross poison, electro web, and bug bite. Or first impressions. So electric web, cross poison. I think you need those two in rage powder. Those are the three. What are you doing on the fourth? Because you just want to get them poisoned real quick. Would they have a stronger poison move? Poison jab, 30%. So probably 30%. So poison jab is better. Toxic thread. Wow. The lower target speed stat by 2 stages and poison it. Hmm. I think you can find some things to use with Ariados, but really it's that rage power powder and special defense and defense, right? That's what you really need. But it just really sucks he doesn't have like a priority move, right? You know, to just kind of get through life. This is so fun. You know why it's fun? Because I think it teaches me a lot because not every Pokemon is viable for competition. But it's really cool once I really get into my team builder bag. Like I'm in the personal place where now where I just want to get my skill up. So I'm using a lot of rental teams. But I feel like once I get to a point where I'm like, in champion tier, feeling really comfortable with the game even more, I would like to play with some of these Pokemon that are a little more unorthodox and figure it out. Like I think that's so fun, especially once you get to champion tier. Like who gives a fuck, man? Just play what you want. Once you really got to turn it on. Okay, Ampharos static. That's what we're using. Let's see what Ampharos has. Let's see. Weak against, of course, ground. Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. And his dragon move mold breaker. Okay, cool. Uh okay, so it needs to be in trick room, high special attack. Yeah. Okay, high special attack and decent bulk. Well, I was trying to go for that 100. All right, what are we doing? What are you doing, Ampharos? What's this? Supercell slam. If this move misses or fails, the user takes damage one half its max HP. If the target has minimized status, the move power is double. It will be sure hit. Okay, so Supercell Smash is 100. Thunder Wave. Like, why are we using Ampharos? Okay, we're trying to get you paralysis on. That's my goal. You got to come up with a goal. We need paralysis. He does get Power Gem. Oh, Parabolic Charge. The user HP is restored by one half of damage dealt by this move. Wait, hold on. You're a special attacker? Hold on, I'm looking at the now I'm looking at the Mega Evolution. Wait, the Pokemon moves are not affected by foes' abilities during battle. Okay, I know we're talking about regular Ampharos, but if I was using Mega Ampharos in combination, I'm going. Does he have Electro Web? Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm using Electro Web. I'm gonna have this Parabolic Charge. I will go even like Electro Web Parabolic Charge, Supercell Slam, and you need someone because who's going to take him out? Earth. So you need like does it learn Ice or I guess Outrage would be nice. Dragon Pulse. Okay, so this is another one I'm going to say. Depending on what you want to do, for me, what I'm doing Electric Web because Ampharos is very slow. So Electric Web, the healing move, Parabolic Charge. Okay, especially in the Trick Room world, I'm gonna use Dragon Pulse coverage. He does get Ice Punch to kind of scare somebody. Does he get Blizzard? Yeah, you're gonna run. Then you probably like run. Well, Rotom is running Discharge. Because you need a strong electric. You gotta try and protect. So just kind of what you're lacking. I just feel like Electric Web in that chart, that other move is very, very important. And you put Dragon Pulse and just call it a day. Protect. But even if you don't have Protect and just spamming Electric Web would be kind of nice, right? Because there's a high special attack. It's gonna hurt somebody. And who's only like nullifying is like what? Garchomp? Marshtomp? And so you just gotta kind of watch out when they come. Unless you're doing a hard Trick Room team, then you want the Electric Web. Okay, Ampros. Azumarill. Oh, look at the shiny. I like that. Azumarill. All right. Take that. Oh, well, hold on. Huge power. Because let's see. This is another Starmie one. Okay. It's okay. So wow. Okay, so it needs huge power, so this can be at least 100. Jesus Christ. So even if you put 32 onto this, the highest it can get is 164. Okay? 62 times 2. 124. I'm sorry, y'all. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not tripping. Wait, if you only put 32 points into attack, that it makes it to 82. 82 times 2 is 164. What the hell I'm talking about? Okay. So 184. Okay, cool. It's not as strong as Stormy Mega, but you're not wasting a Mega. Oh, what if you use Life Orb? Life Orb Azumarill? Okay, that tastes good. Aqua Jet. For sure, Aqua Jetting. I'm brick breaking y'all hoes too. Because all these screens. And she has Fairy. So Draining Kiss for restoration. Oh, it's special, it's not physical. That Dazzling. Oh, Play Rough. I need to try Azumarill. Yeah. Does that have Skull? Hmm. It does get superpower. I'm not trying to lower it. So I'm going. Does that have Wave Crash? It know better. Okay, look, you can go like Aqua Jet. I like Waterfall for the flinch, but it's not probably moving first. Aqua Jet, Ice Punch for some coverage. I just like Ice Punch. Play rough and break. Yeah, it can do some damage. Yeah. Yeah, Azumarill. Got potential. Politoed. This is my boy. One of my favorite Pokemon. Love Politoed. Super simple. You're using Weather Ball, Parasong. Um, Weather Ball, okay, sorry. You're gonna use the Drizzle ability. Okay. Heavy rain's gonna be poured. Damp and water absorb. I don't think so. Politoed hits like a truck, all right? So what's the difference? I don't see a difference. Do you see a difference? I guess one is a little bit shorter than the other. I don't know. Okay, so this is my set. I use Weather Ball, I use Muddy Water. I use because I like them accuracy drops. Weather Ball, Muddy Water, Protect, Parasong. Does get Hyper Voice, which is really nice. Has a lot of coverage. Let's look at him. I'm not going to just like. So he gets a lot of good moves. I told you my set, so we're just looking at for some innovation. Earth Power. He gets Earth Power. That's good coverage, especially if you're going against like a Torkoal, and they get the weather jump on you. Also be really good in King Gambit, but Muddy Water does hit like a truck. But I guess you could use Muddy Water, but Earth Power would not be a one hit KO. Um, I really like Hyper Voice for it. I want your brown sugar. Ooh. Muddy Water. And so you're using leftovers on them, or a citrus berry too, as far as items. And you're just smashing Parasong. If you have like a Gengar to Shadow Trap, his best friend's Gothitelle. He does really good Trick Room. I'm doing negative speed because if I'm putting running Parasong and he had to be the slowest, all special attack, and I put in an HP. All special attack, HP, and I think I did some special defense investments. Espeon. All the evolutions, even though I use Sylveon, Espeon's always been my favorite, but unfortunately, he's not the best. Right now, we're in a very, I would say, come up with some more evolutions. We're in a very much what kind of world are we in right now? A weather world where everybody's doing their weather. But maybe if we get into, well, Venusaur Sleep Powder, hate to see Espeon coming, but maybe next regulation they release a whole bunch of Pokemon that got Spore, some more Sleep Powders, Poison Powder, Stun Spore, things like that. If that comes viable, she would be very useful. Calling that. What I've seen is like Calm Mind, Baton Pass. No, they Baton Pass into her. Calm Mind, Psychic. One thing I like to do is run cute Fuse Ray. I kind of treat her like a Renicuse. Um, does Magic Bounce reflects non-attacking moves used on the Pokemon back to attacking Pokemon? Okay, so Magic Bounce is actually really, really good because especially in the Intimidate world, right? Does it work on does Magic Bounce work on Intimidate? No. Damn, they need to bring that back. Okay, that would be really, really cool. Um, yeah, great special attack, decent speed. It's the bulk, right? So we need to make sure we're bringing up the special attack so it can live a defense because the dark moves are coming for its life. Um, I mean, what if we give her the set that like Sylveon would have, right? So like Psychic, Calm Mind, Yawn. Oh. Shadow Ball. Very high. Very high special attack. Hmm. Psychic is 90. Okay. Yeah, Psychic, Calm Mind, try to get it set up. And like Shadow Ball protect. And then you can always use Synthesis. I think it's either or Morning Sun, right? I don't know. Actually, would do really good with Charizard. Mm-hmm. Morning Sun, Psychic, Shadow Ball. It can heal itself. And don't even invest into speed and just focus on attack and HP instead start hitting like a truck. Instead of with one Calm Mind. Yeah, and substitute Morning Sun for protect. Umbreon. I know this mon very well. I haven't used him, but I've seen him in competition a lot. They said he's very bulky. Fight in the do we have are we in the fighting world right now? We're in the fairy world right now. But I think you're using synchronize on him. Are you using inner focus? I mean, he's not a physical attacker, so you really don't care about it. Oh well, ooh, these stats. He's very, very bulky. I think what people used to do was what? Put rest on him or wish, right? And what we're using on him, let's see. Ooh, this is gonna be a rough one. Let's see. I mean, you can go special attack or attack. It doesn't really matter at this point. I would go Dark Pulse. Get that stab. Does it learn Toxic? That's what they used to run back in the day. Yep, Toxic. Okay, so Toxic Dark Pulse. Wish is good. Hmm. Oh, does have Moonlight. Hayback, because it is pretty slow. And Shadow Ball. Okay. So I know for sure I've seen Toxic and Protect be used on Umbreon and Dark Pulse to be really good. It's just what is your fourth move? Slowking. All right, so we already know we already kind of talked about him. You're going to be using, we talked about Slow Bro. This is Slow King. He has two forms, so we're just gonna just knock them out together. All right. So Regenerator, I think is his best. Hold on. Let's go do his moves. Oblivious. Okay. Cannot be under attack condition. This I think his special attacker doesn't apply. On tempo, the Pokemon cannot be confused while having this ability blocks intimidate. Regenerator. Curious medicine. When the Pokemon is brought into battle, any stat alterations of allies are removed. On tempo, the Pokemon cannot be confused while having this ability blocks intimidate. Okay, we already read that. Regenerator. Okay. This is a fun move. Curious medicine. Okay, so psychic water, poison, psychic, right? Lightning is taking them lightning. Thunder is taking electric is taking them both out. Of course, grass. Okay. It hates to see dark and golds both on both sides. It hates to see dark and golds. Poison psychic and water psychic. Okay. What are we doing with Slowking? Let's look at his stats. So for the first one, oh, okay. Well, the 30, 30. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on. Special defense is good, special attacker. Okay, so the Galarian one seems really good because it has good special attack, big special defense. So even if you get hit by a psychic, you will live, right? It's the defense that's not as strong, but it's way better than its attack and has good HP. Okay, cool. So we're trying to always get to that 100 mark. So you could invest in HP and special attack, and it's going to survive. So we need to get into Trick Room. But if you have Faragarath, right, that's how you say that, with you, you can let it Trick Room, right? And I'm throwing Toxic Spikes up. Trick Room Toxic Spikes are toxic. But then you have okay, but then you have Toxapex. So what are we doing with them? Um, let's see what the Galarian form has. Hmm. Chilly reception. Okay. Hmm. This is very interesting. Summon snow for 5 turns. The user switches out of battle to be replaced by. That would be actually kind of good against like if you had a Frostlass or going to Glaceon would be really interesting. Hmm. I'm trying to see what does it have. Gunk shot. Oh, that's physical. Hmm. This is the poison one. Why am I not seeing many poison moves? Okay, so it does have Sludge Bomb, right? So we're doing Sludge Bomb. We're doing Psychic, of course. And maybe I'm giving him Toxic Spikes. But I really love that. I love that ability that it switches out with the ice. Because even if you're not using it, it's kind of like annoying if you're fighting Charizard, right? Maybe you're in Trick Room. He Mega Evolves, clicks Heat Wave. But you move forward first, and you use that Snow move. Power Gem is really good too. So I like Power Gem, Sludge Bomb, Toxic. And for shits and giggles, if you want to switch out like Toxic for Chilly Reception, that could be good. You know? You have some options. Calm Mind would do really well, get special defense up. I think this has some potential. Let's go to the regular Slowbro. So it's Water Psychic, right? Does it have Scold? Okay, yeah. I'm doing Scold. I'm doing Psychic. I'm doing Calm Mind. I'm doing Protect. Let's see if it has any of that innovation too. Hmm. Because let's see. It does have Chilly Reception. Summon Snow for 5 turns. I just think that can be so good. I'm gonna have to try it one day. Build a team around that. Mm-hmm. Could you bring Glaceon in? Glaceon Snowcloak is gonna activate, right? We did Slow Kings. We got Fortress, Steelix, Scizor, Heracross, Skarmy. Oh, good. Really good at Skarmy. I've been fighting a lot of them. T-Tar, Pelipper, Gardevoir, Sivly. Oh, good. Agron's been in my thorn in my side. Sharpedo, Camrod. I'm so happy we're doing these in sections. Hammerupt. And then after that, we'll start with Torkoal, and then we'll be done in the home stretch. Yay, look at us. Okay, so we're Soul King. Now we're at Fortress. Alrighty, Fortress is Bug and Steel. Yeah, you probably need 30 on him. But let's see. Overcoat protects Pokemon from weather effects and powder moves. Hmm? Such as sleep powder and poison powder. Protects Pokemon from weather effects. Oh, okay. Like if hail was up or uh, weather was up or sand. That's what we're talking about. But that's steel. So what else you gonna be affected by? So that's not really relevant because they have snow. They have hail right now. Sturdy. The Pokemon will remain 1 HP if it was going to be knocked out by a move. I like sturdy for it because it is 4 times weak against fire, right? Steel and bug, 4 times weak. Besides that, yeah. So you just need to make sure. I'm investing in special defense. I don't even need to see it. Yeah, max special defense, max attack. That's what we're doing. Okay. All right. Let's see what he got. All right. So he's still in bug, and he's a physical attacker. Are we toxic spiking? I might be. All right. Removes in terrain. The move fails. There's no terrain. Physical attacker. Hmm. Spikes, stealth rocks. You need to put one of those on there. Hmm. It does get rock slide, but it's not moving first. Oh, at least they gave rapid spin boosted your speed stat by 1. That's good. Hmm. Does get poison jab. It does get pin missile. Pain split would be kind of annoying, right? Hmm. Lunge. Iron defense. Hmm. It does get ice spinner. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. So if we have ice spinner, maybe toxic spikes. Oh, heavy slam, ice spinner. So that's ice coverage. Heavy slam, steel. Gyro ball. You know what I'm noticing? After looking at all these people, I have like 4 or 5 options. So I'm gonna just keep it G, right? I'm going to like body press. I'm using heavy slam. I'm just giving a list of different things, right? Yeah. Gyro ball, hard press, toxic spikes. These are all interesting things you could do. Yeah, it's just kind of what you want to do with him. But he has good utility. I feel like that. And with that heavy defense, but then you can just get Arcaldon. But like, what are we doing? We're just having fun. All right, Steelix. So he gets sheer force Rockhead. You're doing Rockhead because does not receive recoil damage for recoil causing damages. So of course, water and fire is his weakness, and he loves T-Tar. And what is that recoil move? I'm so dying over Eruption. I was so wrong for that. A Dragon Death Sense set would be nice if you're not going Trick Room, like T-Tar. But if you're going like Dragon Dance, has Earthquake. I'm gonna just list off some good things. That's Fisher. Head Smash. His Smash is gonna be his strongest move. Head Smash and Earthquake on him for sure. Or a Head Smash high horsepower. And then I'm putting something like coverage, like Ice Fang to take out, like, to fight a Charizard. Thunder Fang. It needs Sandstorm up. Yeah, depending if you want Thunder Fang or Ice Fang, I'm going more probably with Ice Fang. Yeah, his speed is very low. Defense is amazing. So I would do what you're doing: max attack, HP, and special defense. Yeah, it's maxed out. It's great. All right, Steelix, and Wolfie did use him, so it'd be very, very interesting. Scizor. When HP is below 1/3, its maximum power bug type moves increased by 50. Oh, Technician. Moves, yeah. Okay, I remember Scizor. So you're using Technician, right? So we're doing like acrobatics. Is it under 60? 60 or less. Okay. Aerial Ace is good. Acrobatics is easy. Oh, wait, hold on. So it's what? 110? And then, so it's like what, 165? If it doubles to 110, and then half of that, right? Bug Bite, Bullet Punch. Does it get Bullet Punch? Yep. So it's just kind of whatever you want to put on it. Not really whatever. Double hit, dual wing beak. Yeah, Scizor can be really, really good. You just have to watch out who you're putting in front of him. Damn, too bad knockoff. That would have been kind of crazy. Quick attack. You got Bullet Punch. I feel like Scizor should have got extreme speed. They should have gave him extreme speed and vacuum wave. Yeah, I would definitely just choose from one of all his lower attacks, and you have good moves. Okay, yeah, heavy attacker. He's a defender. You could put him into invest a lot in special defense, attack, and HP. Run the calcs. Heracross, bug and fighting. Yeah, we already talked about Mr. Cross. If you're nasty, because it's Mega Evolution. I used to have a Scizor back in the day. When, I think he came in gold and silver. I used to love him. Attack is increased by 50% when included with a status element. Okay, guts. Can it survive? I don't know. I mean, you can give it a lot of HP, attack, and defense. Sword dance. I'm seeing a lot of sword dance Heracross. Sword dance, and you want a good bug move. So it'd be, is it Mega Horn? Mega Horn, 120, but you have an 85% chance. Bug bite, bug buzz. Yeah, it's just kind of what you need. Okay. But what if we have sword dance, we have close combat. Does it get X? It gets Mega Horn. It could have gave him X Scissor. Heracross is okay. I haven't really played with him. I see this whole lot. Skarmory, okay, you're going sturdy. You're going sturdy, and then people are using Tailwind, but what is Starman? I need to get into the stats. Okay, 70. Okay, and it is more of a physical. More defense, lacks HP and attack and defense. Okay, cool. So you're going Tailwind, of course. Steel Wing. I would put Roost so it can Roost on it also so it can lose its flying type because like in the offset that you're fighting somebody and they're about to smack you with a rock slide, you can just Roost if you had Trick Room up. And you can rock slide right back. Let's get on. Houndoom. Mr. Houndoom. What did we just talk about? Saying that I'm talking about so many Pokemon. Skarmory. I write everybody down. Yes, y'all. I care that much. I care that much. I write everything down. And then Houndoom. How y'all doing? Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you made it to this point in the video. And also make sure you're putting down your sets down too, right? I am only one person, but I feel like everybody's opinion matters when it comes to Pokemon, right or wrong, because it can strike a conversation. So we all can be our best. Okay. All righty. I got some ones down. All right. Let's go. Houndoom. Oh wow. I saw the battle room use them and they were fighting for their life to get it work. But you're using Flash Fire so it can just jump into a Charizard. Okay. Using Heat Wave. Dark Pulse because it is fire and it's fire and dragon. Fire and dark. So water and fighting. Not dragon. I don't know why I keep thinking dragon. Let's see what it gets. I mean using Heat Wave Horse. Too bad it doesn't get eruption. Milgar would have been amazing with Inferno. That would have been kind of crazy. Like overheat and overheat. But you do get Psychic Fangs. Let's see his stats. It's more of a special attacker. Yeah, of course. You know, let's go Will-O-Wisp, Heat Wave, Dark Pulse. Does get toxic, so let's move on. T-Tar. I'm gonna keep it simple, man. Of course, we're using Sandstream, Rock Slide, Knockoff. You know, the basics. You learn knockoff, right? Yeah. Rock Slide, Knockoff. I'm using Low Kick. That's me. Argue with your mama. Protect. You can sub out a Low Kick for Dragon Dance. It's pretty slow. Works great in Trick Room. Once it gets going, it's a monster. I can't stand Pelipper. Let's get into Pelipper. I really need to see what's going on. Okay, Drizzle. Why is he so tanky? Oh, that's why. Okay, so I need to start hitting him with special defense stuff because that little boy tanky and he's slow as the bricks. Okay. But he be fighting. He be fighting. Pelipper be fighting. So Weather Ball, Tailwind. I would have Muddy Water for accuracy jobs. I see Hurricane and like Protect or White Guard. It's not too much to it. Let's just keep pushing. Like Pelipper is a beast. Train it right, it'll take care of you. Gardevoir, you're using Trace. Sometimes Trace works. So you're using like it is Psychic Fairy, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Psychic, Calm Mind, Protect. You know, we've talked about her. She's great. Love her. Yeah, great special attack, great special attack, great special defense. Okay, let's go to the next one. Sableye, Prankster. It's a Prankster Pokemon, so you know what it does. It is supporting you for its life. I'll look at this a little closer. I haven't play with them. So I love when a video is longer than I thought. Ooh, Prankster Confuse Ray can be quite aggravating. Okay, it's using. I would use Confuse Ray. It does have Light Screen, which is good. It gets Reflect, which does not get Reflect. It doesn't get Reflect. It does get Thunder Wave. So Will-O-Wisp. So I would choose like 3 supporting moves. And and you're just trying to just do as much as possible. Sucker Punch, is it slow? Sucker Punch, yeah. But then you kind of get stuck. So yeah, Sableye is pretty good, but he's okay. Let me look at him. Okay, yeah. If you leave him alone, he'll start getting going on Will-O-Wisp your whole team, which is so agitating. Will-O-Wisp Confuse Ray is just in Dark Pulse. I'll be going with that to get the fend for itself. Agron, he is so strong. Earth takes him out, but doubles the Pokemon's weight. Rockhead, yeah. So he's probably the same thing as like to me Steelix, but like way stronger. So like body press. I'm just listing them. Earthquake, double edge because it has the Rockhead ability. Yeah, double edge, other recoil abilities. Oh, metal. Oh, it doesn't have the metal. Wait, I was looking for that steel beam. Is it steel beam? Okay, well, hold on. I'm gonna have to play with him because you can do steel beam. And what is that other recoil move? The ground head smash. I'm gonna have to revisit Argon because in the right like with Sinistra, I think he'll be very strong. Yeah, invest in some special defense and HP as an attack. You'll be good. He'll take care of you. Medicham. Hold on. Farewell. Are you ready for raise you up? Hold on. We're dying. Moonshot parade. Cheetah Girls is just on my head. Cheetah Girls lived in my head. Went rent free, y'all. Rent free. Cheetah Girl lives in my head. Okay. Let's go. We got 4 left, and then we're on the final stretch. Metachan, let's go. Psychic flying. I see flying. Psychic fighting, y'all. Your power, the power attack stat is doubled in battle while having this ability. Okay. Prevents damage from teammates during double battle. So it's getting pure power, double attack, which is amazing. So is this physical attack or special? Prevents attacks that the Pokemon attacks have to double in battle while having this ability. And let's see, it's okay. That's why. Okay. Abysmal. What are we doing? Does it have Psychic Fang? Psycho Cut. Okay, Psycho Cut. Of course, High Jump Kick is good. Low Kick is really good right now. Has Brick Break, probably. You have some options. Coaching, Detect. Let's go. Aerial Ace, be good. Never miss. Okay, cool. Or a Spear. Or a Spear is special, so it wouldn't be that good. Okay, so you're using Lightning Rod, bro. He's okay. Pretty slow. No, he's fast actually. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought he was slow. Okay. No, he's actually pretty fast. Defenses, that's why he's able to be taken out. You want to use him as a switch in, like if Raichu comes in, use him as switch in. Supercell Slam is good. Well, he's more of a special attacker. Are we thunderbolting still? Are we thunderbolting? Are we volt switching? I like the flamethrower on him. Electric ball. Oh, discharge. Sharpedo. Let's see. Oh. I'm not saying these, but he does get rough skin, right? Yeah. So Rough Skin or Speed Boots, not the best Mon. He's a physical attacker. Water Pokemon. I'm using Aqua Jets, Waterfalls, Protect, things like that. Poison Fang is good. So I would just focus mainly on his physical attacks and just try to get as much damage you can with Rough Skin. Build his bulk. Crunch. Yeah. Camrocked. All right, let's get in his ability because I've seen they're using him a lot. Increase attack move to maximum level when taking the critical hit damage by super effective moves is reduced by. Oh, Solid Rock is pretty good. Okay, Solid Rock. Damage by super effective moves is reduced by 25%. I appreciate that. Fire Ground, 4 times weaker water. You need that. And it should boost up your special defense a lot. And I think you'll be good. Is it learning Eruption? Let's see. Yep, it learns Eruption. Heat Wave. What does his Mega Evolution do again? Sheer Force. Okay. And it's a special attacker? Yeah. Yeah, special attacker. Okay. Like Heat Wave, Overheat, Attack. Does have ground coverage too. So, Earthquake and stuff like that works really well. Does have a decent as a decent attack, so you can utilize both special attack and its special attack. And I said sorry. You can use both as a regular attack and special attack. Torkoal, super simple. All right, we're at the last stretch. Cute, 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 cute. Oh, we have to end with Gallade. Not my preference, but that's fine. Gallade didn't do us bad. All right, let's get to Torkoal. Easy. Torkoal. Using Eruption, max special attack. You're investing in his HP. Okay? Using Drought, Heat Wave, Weather Ball, Eruption. Helping Hand also can help protect, and its Earth Power is good too. I mean, or Solar Beam. You can do a lot with him. He's so good. Speed is horrible, but he's so is mine that he's going to move first no matter what. Okay? 20 is crazy. No one he has good special he has good regular defense, but special defense. That's where he's able to get taken out. But he has drought up, so he weakens water moves. Altaria. Altaria is Dragon Flying, Natural Cure, or Cloud9, since all these weather moments. He's Dragon Flying, yeah. So let's see what his special attack. Yeah. You can go either or, attacker or not. So I don't know. Let's see. Using acrobatics. Yeah, because you might have a citrus berry on it. I mean, using Dragon Pulse, that would be really good. You can have some. You can play with them. I saw a Fire Spin set with a Fire Spin Dragon Pulse to start capturing it to perish on people. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Dazzling Gleam. So like Dragon Pulse, Dazzling Gleam, Fire Spin, and Protect. Milotic. You know what I want to see more of? Like Sableye Milotic, because you can Will-O-Wisp your own and use. Wait, yeah. Marvel Scale. Defense is increased by 50% when induced with a status like burn. So you would give it rest. Let's have everybody's using competitive because it raises special attack stat by 2 stages whenever a stat is lowered. You normally put the Flame Orb on her. And Milotic is not that fast, but special defense and defense. Oh, yeah. That would raises bulk and special attack. It'll serve you right. You can use rest. Scold is one of her favorites to use. There you go. Icy Wind. And why not use like another move like Ice Beam? It's just a great water Pokemon. Castform. We like the beat. You know, one of his abilities should be like an upgraded version of forecast. Like, yeah, it changes with the weather, but it sets a random weather up. That would be really fun. It just sets up a random weather. So using weather ball, using protect, it changes its type depending on where it's outside, like what it's doing outside. This one is singing the Carisha. Where's my skin man? Nigga, I gonna get that going back. Shadow ball, weather ball, protect, and maybe whatever. I don't know, y'all. Hmm. And you know what? Put ever what weather status it needs. So if you have a water team, put rain. Like, I'm about to say rain call. What is it called? Rain dance. Or vice versa, whatever it is. Okay, 70. He's like a ditto. Banette. Chris body. It's kind of like a Gengar, but not probably as strong. Let's see, Banette. Yeah, oh, it's a physical attacker Gengar. Okay. So we're using Shadow Claw, Sucker Punch, Shadow Claw, Shadow Sneak. I think that's priority and protect. You also need, I've seen some skill swaps, but that's more on the Sableye. So honorable mention Sableye. Which has been so annoying, especially when they skill swap into my Sylveon. It can't do nothing. All right, so it has Levitate, Psychic, so it's really good with the Earth Pokemon. I mean, the stats are kind of, eh. I don't know what you're using this one for, honestly, y'all. Shadow Ball, Psychic, Healing Wish, Dazzling Gleam is good. Boom Burst. Oh shoot. Okay. 140. And what does Mega Chimecho do? Levitate. Okay. I mean, you could be spamming Boom Burst. Get Trick Room up, Boom Burst, everybody. Absol. Attack is raised by one stage when the Pokemon is hit by a dark type move. Super Luck raises the critical hit and pressure. I guess you're putting Super Luck on it. And it's dark. So, and yeah, Magic Mouse. Okay. So physical attacker. So you were using like use what you want. So if it's dark, you're going against fighting Pokemon. So what you want, like Aerial Ace, Throat Chop. Sucker Punch is really good for him. Shadow Claw is really good. Rock Slide could be interesting. Payback if you're about to go last. Foul play. You can do it. I don't see much of them, but it's asshole. Galay. Okay. I hate that we end with him, but it's fine. It's fine. What do I have nice to say about it? It works well with Process. HP is restored 1/16. Max HP when it's snowing. I wouldn't use Moody, but I'll probably use, I guess if you would use Moody or Inner Focus. Blizzard, of course. Is it a physical attacker? Increases normal type moves by 20% when change. Okay, let's see what it uses. Hmm. Does get sheer cold. Hmm. I mean, you use Blizzard on it, Ice Beam. I like it has Frost Breath, always critical hit. What if you put it? I think that's Cram Up. It gets max attack, so maybe it's good assist. Frost Breath your own Pokemon. Freeze Dry, Earthquake, Blizzard. All right. Well, I don't know, y'all, what to put on. Some of these Pokemon is just a lost cause for me. For real. Self Destruct. I don't know. I feel like every circle Pokemon has that self destruct because of Golem. All right, guys. Well, woo! We have finished every single Pokemon Johto. And that took a lot. It is early in the morning. I'm gonna get up, make some breakfast, go to the gym. But down some of your favorite Pokemon. What did you enjoy about going over Johto? Did you have some nostalgia? Did you have any nostalgia? Did you see any? Well, let's see what we're doing next. We're doing Hoenn next with Trico, Torchic, and Mudkip. Oh, I have a fun fact. So Johto is based off of a real region in Japan, the Kansai. So if any of y'all ever been to Kansai or Japan, let me know about that. And I hope this video helped. I really, enjoy these videos. It is a labor of love. And we have, I think, 7 more to do. And we're going to do every single one because I want to make sure. Hold on. Yep, 7. I want to make sure we go through all of them. It also helps me while I'm battling. So, hey guys, I really appreciate y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and please talk to me in the comments below. Please put your sets up, put some things I missed, put some things you like, and we'll have a good time. Always remember, we can adapt, we can rebuild, we can win. Yeah. And you and me and we can achieve our hopes and dreams. Keep analoging. I'll see you later.